All right, boys. All right, girls. Bulls, how we doing? Good morning, everybody. It's Monday morning. It's August 9th, and your boy the Sherpa, Chase at Ever Bullish, coming at you early, pre-market, ready to show you some things. So it's the ever-awaited Sunday recap here on a Monday morning. Woke up early, posted it last night. Pulling double duty, getting all the best content I can out there, but I'm always going to get it out to you before the Monday market open when possible. So something even changed in it. I'm actually glad I did make the video yesterday. I might have saved you guys that I noticed, and you'll hear about later, in commodity prices. So remember, go to everbullish.com, where we live, laugh, leverage, right? Everbullish.com, trying to find a way to make use of my purchase of a corny sign there from Etsy. What do we do else? What's the other thing that we do on Mondays? Remember, Monday trade days are a little bit tricky. We don't always buy or sell on Mondays. But the point here is that there are a couple trades to be made, and there's a lot of watching to be doing in the market. So I want to give you what to look at. Tuesdays, 10:30, 10:40 Eastern time, AM, obviously. Best time to buy, in my opinion. That's one of the major rules that I abide by. So anyway, it's early. I'm sleepy. Getting up and coming at you with some news. And what we're going to do is just say, y'all ready for this? Well, I couldn't time it. I tried my best to time it. I'm working on the setup, if you haven't noticed. Decided to move the office area of this loft that I'm in here to the corner so I can get better lighting, better sound, and most importantly, kind of a different angle for you guys. We're going to get another monitor here in a minute that doesn't have glare, so we can show you everything that we need. I think that's enough for me. What do we do on Monday mornings? On Monday mornings, we check out the Stock Traders Almanac, and we see what's up, what the historicals for the week are. I don't see any historicals for the week other than a bearish Wednesday. But I do want to give the quote of the day from the Stock Traders Almanac. Remember, you can buy these from my website. I think I get like 20 to 50 cents a commission on it. That's not the point. The point is that you're going to the website, signing up for the newsletter. So again, everbullish.com. Y'all ready? So Monday the 9th. Those heroes of finance are like beads on a string. When one slips off, the rest follow. Fuck does that mean? Right? Heinrich Ibsen, a Norwegian playwright. I think the writer of the book was off on this one, boys and girls. Anyway, go pick one of these up. Stock Traders Almanac. So what do? We go to everbullish.com. We go to the Sunday recap that I posted yesterday, right? Under investing articles, we got a picture here of some dice rolling. We've got a picture of the DraftKings stock. We've got a picture of the SOFI logo. We've got a picture of ERX. So right to it. Follow along on your own home computer there, on your cell phone, wherever you are. Good day. Happy Sunday, Bulls. Happy Monday morning, Bulls. We've got a huge earning week ahead of us. We're kind of in that third week of the 4-week session of insane earnings. And we've been blowing it out of the park, and the market, in my opinion, hasn't even been responding correctly. With the earnings beats in Facebook and Apple and Google and Tesla, the Nasdaq barely moved. So this is why sectors are important. This is why knowing what you're investing in is important. And I'm going to show you here in a minute why the heat map is important, okay? But the point right now is, dun 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 dun, ba-da, ba-da. We've got the Monday, we got the football logo here. So what I wrote here is that means peak heat in the southern states, back to school for many, and the return of the best sport in the world, football. I'm going to lead this Sunday recap with a simple, this is what I call a square play, not the stock square, not the shape square. This is a dumb money play. Square means that you're, particularly in sports wagering, that you're the public or you're on the wrong side of the bet. Or it's just the simple dumb play. But in this case, sometimes that works. I've used this expression before. last year and the year before, since DraftKings IPO'd, when Pin Gaming got popular, when Portnoy and the Barstool boys made stock trading fun again, even though your boy, the Sherpa, was already doing it. No, those guys brought a lot of attention to it. It's great. I recommended the score a couple of weeks ago. Well, I recommended a couple of months ago. It popped 72% just the other day. That's the company that has contracts with the PGA Tour as well as Canadian gaming. I don't think the enthusiasm's stopping. I think there's a lot of people out there going, oh, I wonder what stocks to buy. And I'm one of those people. And I'm going, oh, man, maybe the NFL's coming back. And I bet a lot of people are going to be gambling. Yeah, it is that easy. It's going to be a square trade. It's a silly, not a silly, but it's not a particularly nuanced trade. You don't have to be an expert here. So just straight up, Penn Gaming, DraftKings double buy. I like DraftKings in this order. DraftKings, Penn. And then below that, I still like the score, but only catch it on a down day. Typically, there's going to be a drop after a 72% run. In one day. So that's the hypo there. That's the hypothesis. I want to show y'all something cool. Look at this heat map. Giving you a second to take it all in. Tell me what you see here. What do you see, guys? That's where all the green is. This is from Friday, but this is based on volume of the week, okay? All right, AMD did okay, NVIDIA did okay, Microsoft did okay, Apple was down a little bit, Tesla was down a little bit after a good week. Let me show you where the green's at. What's that video? I want to know where the gold at. Here we are. The green is in diversified banks. JP Morgan up, Wells Fargo up, Citigroup up, Bank of America up, Goldman Sachs, GS up, Morgan Stanley up, American Express, Schwab up, UBS is up, Berkshire is up, AIG is up, BlackRock is up, Blackstone is up. See what we're doing here? We just took a view of the market from 30,000 feet. We zoomed into about, maybe let's call it you're flying over the United States. And now we just got to zoom in on what state is popping. The answer to that is what I've been telling you guys all along. FAS, interest rates going down, make money. FAS, interest rates going up, still make money. There's a leveraging effect that happens on banks when interest rates change that allows their dollar to be exponentially more profitable when rates go up because they're borrowing still pretty much for free from the Fed, right? That's going to be passed through to investors. That's why I've liked financial services. Show you in a minute what they made in the last year. But straight up, that's the hypothesis here. FAS, if you want some swing trade leverage, right? Hey, we're going into a week where the bakes finished off well last week. We don't have any interest rate discussion until next week. Go on and pull the trigger on FAS if you want to. So I wrote here, this is the big one. Lending Club from a couple weeks ago. Remember when I made that video? Lending Club, actually that was last week. Lending Club just absolutely murdered earnings. SOFI's earnings are on Thursday today. SOFI and Lending Club are very similar. It's all about this debt consolidation, reselling, repackaging loans, and interest rate arbitrage play. They're an app. They're young. They're hip. There's a lot of students in debt. They're very good about going at student debts. So SOFI, straight up, the triple Sherpa triple buy is what I called that last time. So yeah, straight up SOFI, all in on SOFI. Put it all in. FAS, 3-time sector trade, like I said before. FAS is the 3-time bull on the big banks in the financial sector. Goldman Sachs long-term hold. We already know that stock doesn't lose money. If you haven't figured that one out, I don't think I can help. LC, I think this is a ride the trend trade. That's Lending Club. It may keep going. If you don't like anything else in the market, just keep going with that one. All right, here's the earnings. This is going to be a funny one. I had a joke to tell, but I forgot that joke. Oh yeah, that's what it was. AMC is reporting earnings on Monday or today. So bad joke, dad joke. I get it. AMC, ha 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 ha, is what I posted here. So AMC is going to show up and report earnings. I don't know how you do that when your company loses a ton of money but still gets purchased into by a bunch of less than sophisticated investors, and they all band together to sabotage the company by inflowing too much capital. So I don't have any hopes for AMC. It's a piece of shit. Told you guys that before. We also have Workhorse today. Remember, I wrote this tomorrow, so today, tomorrow, whatever. I wrote this yesterday. Today is tomorrow. Workhorse. We got Chegg Company. We got Callaway Golf. They also own Top Golf. 40% interest in the company Top Golf. It's really fun if you've never done it. McAfee on Tuesday. NEO on Wednesday. NEO is reporting on Wednesday. I think they're going to beat earnings. We also have UWMC this week. We have Rocket Mortgage this week. That's on Thursday. So on Thursday, we have Rocket Mortgage, Palantir, Luminar, SOFI. And I believe that that's when we have UWMC, but I'll have to double check. So anyway, Workhorse and AMC are going to indicate where the dumb money is. I'm going to follow where the dumb money is. I'm not going to buy AMC, but maybe Workhorse, or maybe even this will be an entry point back into, for some of you, not me, but the company Ride, Lordstown, or Go EV, or Arrival. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful week ahead as far as earnings, and I love it. Bullish. So again, a lot of notable mentions there: Rocket Mortgage, UWMC, and SoFi. It's what it is, baby. Remember, do not fight the Fed. I have this on here. I keep waiting to take it off. Don't fight the Fed. Oh man, I was trying to be cool and look what happened. We're gonna go back. All right, everbullish.com. Good segue. I'm gonna put some more pictures behind. I'm gonna try to make this more appetizing and appealing to the eye. I'm gonna grab a non-wired microphone, even though I love the way this one sounds and feels and fits. Appreciate all the feedback to everybody out there that's helping me get this setup going. I'm a stockbroker, or I'm a stock trader now, still adjusting to the tech thing. But I'm doing this for you. I'm growing and learning for you. I'm waking up at 6 a.m. in the morning on a Monday to get this out before market closes for you. So, all right, that's where we are. Don't fight the Fed. What do we say? We're trying to be cool and doing this. All right. Here are the sector performances from last week. I think this is really important. So last week, financials were up 3.5. Who said that? Utilities, don't trade those. Consumer staples down. That means the market's probably going up this week. Consumer staples is typically an indication of when defensive posture is taken in the market. So when it's down, that means the market's not playing very much defense. That's why I like this week again. The big one I wanted to point out here is real estate's up on the month 4%, utilities 5%. Those are the two highest on the month. If you look at last week, energy was flat, but if you look at the month, energy was down 9.5%. In this very post, I wrote this last night, I said that I liked ERX still, and I still do, because we have a long time on those options, but you're going to have to do a better job of finding a price than what I recommended last week. I'm sorry, I thought it was time. Best I can do is try to time these things perfectly. There were a lot of confirmations. Oil fell a lot more than I expected to see. So when I wrote this, it says $67 a barrel up here. This 67, it just dropped to 65 overnight. Remember, I wake up at 2 and 4 in the morning and check these things, and I have a secret sauce correlation that I trade on my own, and I'm sharing with you. So we'll watch it on the oil stocks until Tuesday. So Tuesday around 10:30, if you're going to buy the option. ERX is fine if you own it. It's fine if you've bought it even higher. So it's not a sell. It's certainly not a sell, and it's still a hold. But it's definitely I would try to get in a little bit lower if you can. But I think these oil prices per barrel are going to pop up quite a bit. It only makes sense that it will. And if it doesn't, hey, we reserve the right to be wrong. We're going to make money elsewhere. But here it is, still bullish ERX. Remember to go to my Instagram for trade tickets. Instagram is ever bullish. That's it. Show you my trade tickets. I repost some things that I think are interesting. I can't seem to get in the algorithm here, so I'm going to try to get on it over there. Okay, there's the ERX option. That's still the option of the week. LabU, remember, anytime it goes below 60, I bought a major option on it on Friday. Showed that on my Instagram. Saw the ERX, bought the LabU. It's a rinse and repeat. I keep saying it. I'm going to keep saying it. You scream it from the mountaintops, baby. LabU, anytime this goes below 60, you buy it. Simple. The NASDAQ is hitting all-time highs. The biotech sector is down almost 50% from its all-time high. It makes 0 sense. It may have been over valued before at 100. ERX, that is, may have been overvalued at 100. It's not overvalued at 60. We don't even trade on value. We trade on momentum and swings and movement and reversions to the mean. And this thing's still got time. Edit for a dip trade. That was up 22% on Friday. I told you about the dip trade on it last Friday. So think about that one. AVGR. We're leaving it on here for a good YOLO trade. I'm a grown man talking about YOLO trades. But that's truly going to be a good one. So if you can get it in the 90s or the 80s or even $1, it'll be worth $3 sometime in the next year and a half, and you will be thanking me. So if you have the patience and you have some cash you want to set aside for one of those triple double baggers, go for it. All right, scalp. So scalp on all of the techs. SOXL, scalp it. I actually think SOXL will have a good week this week. That's the triple on the semiconductor. NVIDIA, remember I made a whole video about that last time. Go watch it. Square, I still love Square. I think Square is going to run. Okay, here's where I'm going to toot my own horn and just tell you what an opportunity this is still. Bitcoin, 2 weeks ago in this very article, you can go back and look at it. Bitcoin was at $34,000. I called 40. It hit 43 yesterday. In 2 weeks, it went from 34 to 43,300. If you look at this chart, tell me what you see. We're sliding down the ramp. Whoo, I don't know. Looks like a little Bart Simpson going off the ramp there for me. You know, this is simple. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 up days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up days. Maybe a pullback right now, but I think it hits 60 now. I'm calling 60. There's my technicals for you. What was the other thing that I said? I said 2 weeks ago, well, it was more like 1 month ago, when we were at 1900 in Ethereum, I said I think we're going to see 3,000. I'm telling the future here, guys. I'm screaming it from the mountaintops. This is not normal. Don't get used to these type of returns, but if I'm doing it and I'm documenting it, I'm super bullish. This is just awesome. This is what keeps me excited, and this is what keeps you making money. So let's keep doing it. 2 weeks ago, Ethereum was at 2,151. Okay? What do you think it is today? 29. It was actually at 31 whenever I started making this, but it moved quite a bit last night. ETHE is how you can add crypto exposure to your portfolio using an ETF. You don't have to get a digital wallet. You don't have to go through with a Forex account. You don't have to do any of this other crap. Remember the RSI lesson I taught you guys. I've kept this on here for 2 months now. I'm probably going to take it off and do a MACD lesson next. But the RSI lesson is when you like a stock, particularly if it's highly leveraged or particularly if it is highly volatile, and you see this, you see the RSI drop below 30 on the 3-month chart. Throw your mind out the window, trust your gut and buy it. I've made more money off of doing this than almost anything else, particularly on CPE. DRIO, big gut feeling still. Made some cash on this scalping last week. This is the company that helps out people that have had back and neck surgeries. It's apparently one of the best devices out there. This one came from my boy Patrick, who's an OG original bull out of Cleveland. So Toledo. Sorry, Pat. So that's where we are. That's what it is. DRIO, $14. I think it hits 20 by the end of the year. 25% returns, just Sherpa tossing out dimes to you guys. I'm throwing up the alley-oop. Just catch it and dunk it. Ever bullish one portfolio up over 8% on the market. Go to my website, buy it. Ever bullish dividend portfolio beating the market by 2%. That's the growth aspect of the market, not the dividend. I'm benchmarking it versus the S&P. I'm beating the S&P, and I got a 7.72% yield. You're welcome. Go buy it. Ever bullish balanced portfolio. I'm even telling you how I'm doing it. I'm adding convertible securities. I'm using a total bond fund that has a lot higher beta to the market, lower beta to the market than most, but higher yield. I'm using 4 or 5 dividend aristocrats, and I'm using 3 undervalued dividends. Go buy it. Go check out what they are. The most common portfolio in the world is a balanced allocation. People charge you on $1 million bucks, you'd be paying $10,000 a year for this. I'm charging $100 and it's beating it by 3%. I also got some new swag, new merch. The shirts are selling off the shelves. I love it. So I'm not wearing it right now, but I got some powder blue, hand spun cotton, I believe is what it's called, Bella Canvas shirts. If you want to support the Ever Bullish mission, go buy one of those shirts. It's kind of like the Salt Life. It's kind of like the Tap Out. It's the bro brand of this coming year for stock traders out there. So I love it. Results are the only thing that matters. You know my pitch. You know my spiel. We've already done this. Everbullish.com. Go get it. Best option trade still out here on ERX. I don't hate a SOFI at the money option trade. Again, buy them on Tuesday around 10:30, 10:40 Eastern time. Trying to think what else. Instagram, Instagram, Ever Bullish. The Ever Bullish One podcast is making a comeback. I got to find somebody to upload all my videos. Most important thing, guys, go out there, kill it this week. Go make some money this week. Keep learning these lessons. Thank you for all the support. Go buy me a cup of coffee on my website. In the event that you make any money on the trades or you want to support the channel, do yourself a favor, buy one of the portfolios. And most importantly, guys, AFG, LFG, LGR, spread the word. Let's get rich. Football is upon us.